This is Caleb Hammer, the unstoppable content creator redefining the finance space on YouTube. In a saturated niche where real success is borderline impossible, Caleb has risen to the top in record time. But why are millions of people flocking to his channel? How did he turn traditionally boring finance topics into binge-worthy videos? Today we'll cover all of that and explain how he's turned his influence into a money-printing machine. As you can imagine, this YouTuber is not your typical financial guru. In fact, if you look on his Instagram, there is a dead giveaway. His username, @CalebHammerComposer. Before the YouTube fame, Caleb's world was far from finance. He was a music composer. Still though, in his personal life, he did struggle with debt and ultimately was able to fix his situation through financial education. These experiences are what motivated Caleb to bring these lessons to life through his financial audit series, as we'll cover shortly. Additionally, the creativity in his mind from creating music would actually go on to be super beneficial as a content creator. Caleb launched his channel in mid-2022, initially focusing on talking head finance videos. The goal was to stand out from competition though, which led to introducing the financial audit series. These videos started to find some success as the format itself was ironed out and a bit of an audience began to grow. Then something completely unexpected happened. His YouTube channel exploded. So what exactly are these financial audits and what's so special about them? The financial audit series is a simple concept. Everyday people apply to come on the show, then they travel to Austin, Texas, and have their financial situations reviewed one-on-one with Caleb. But here's the catch. 99% of the time, the guests are in horrible financial situations. Drowning in debt, wasting money on material items they don't need, you name it. But the show's main goal is to address these issues and build a realistic budget to try to get back on track. Also, this isn't your standard boring audit. Caleb offers his raw, no-nonsense financial opinions. Honestly, he can be pretty ruthless at times, mixing tough love and humor, which makes watching the videos much more entertaining. His creative style, which again likely stemmed from his musical background, helps him stand out from the typical conversations of finance creators. Now, with such a massive platform, the financial audit team gets hundreds of applicants every single day who all want to come on the show. And sure, some people are brought in purely for clicks, like Boogie, for example. But if you stop there, it would create a major problem. This is why the financial audit team makes sure to bring on guests that can actually have their finances improved through the show, along with an interesting conversation. Now, as mentioned, finance is one of the most saturated niches on YouTube. So what does Caleb do differently and how did he find immediate success? And quickly, before covering this, click the first link in the description to take our completely free finance assessment. This only takes a couple minutes and is a great way to see where you really stand with your money. There's a 4-part formula for Caleb's success, and right off the bat is his personality. Caleb is nothing like the average finance YouTuber. He's not afraid to raise his voice, get a little bit snappy, and honestly, he's just entertaining to watch. At times, his serious tone is effective with guests. As you can tell, they start to realize the severity of their problems with money. Other times, he's just funny with witty comments and jokes mentioned here and there. So whether you're watching the videos or just listening as a podcast, it can be pretty hard to click away. Here's where it gets interesting though. Caleb is relatable. You can feel this in the way that he wears a graphic t-shirt most of the time and doesn't present any hardcore investing advice. It's really just standard financial tips. The style of videos makes it seem like managing your finances doesn't have to be all that difficult. The second part of the formula is unique content. Before the financial audit series, there really weren't popular long-form audits like these on YouTube. Dave Ramsey has clips of brief phone call conversations discussing finances, but Caleb's channel has some key distinctions. Firstly, the content is in person. Also, the videos are super long-form, deep dive conversations versus a quick 3-minute phone call like Dave often has. Also, since the guidance focuses on the basics of personal finance, as viewers, we can listen and get some key takeaways fairly easily. For example, Caleb often highlights the importance of having a high-yield savings account. There are plenty of other go-to financial lessons the audits tend to cover, and if you want a more in-depth overview of these, I'll link a video above that I released recently covering this topic. When you look at other creators in finance, anyone can take out their phone and film a top money tips video. Truly pioneering a style of video like the financial audit takes a creative mind and some courage to do. With finance, there's only so much to be said. There aren't infinite ways to explain how an emergency fund works. Still though, Caleb has found a cheat code for unlimited content. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to click the like button and subscribe. The third part of his success formula is entertaining guests. Yes, the financial audit series is somewhat repetitive, but having new guests in every episode adds some excitement and variability. Every episode is a brand new background, story, situation. You never know what to expect. The diverse background of guests, as you can often see in the thumbnails for the channel, keeps the content fresh and clickable. Admittedly, finance is not always the most entertaining content to watch. It's not always that engaging, but these videos can be more fun by adding concepts like the Hammer Financial Score. This is a numerical value given to guests based on their financial performance in areas like spending, debt, and retirement. The final reason for Caleb's success very well may be the most important. Lastly is having multiple channels on YouTube. This includes a channel that covers financial news and another that looks at follow-ups of previous popular guests. These options keep Caleb's face and voice all over the internet. It can also be a method to market his main monetization strategies, which we'll cover in this next section. This content success turned Caleb into a millionaire in a little over a year. But how exactly does Caleb make money? As an average viewer, the way the channel makes money isn't always that obvious. So let's explore some key ways this is done. First up is ad revenue. This is paid to YouTubers when ads are shown before or during videos. The amount paid per 1,000 views is known as RPM, and in the finance space, this can be well above $30. The amount paid does depend on your niche, viewer demographic, and the time of year. Now, since the financial audit videos are super long form, they contain mid-roll ads, which are essentially just ads shown throughout the video. This often results in an even higher RPM. Maybe more importantly, the channel has a true community with thousands of people commenting on every single release. This proves the videos are engaging and helps with the next money strategy. This is probably the biggest revenue driver for Caleb, and some viewers don't even realize what's going on. Next is brand deals with some big names like SoFi. With videos averaging over 500,000 views, it's safe to say that these deals are probably over 5 figures. You'll notice in the videos where it cuts away and Caleb starts to plug up a product or a brand, these are the brand deals. Ideally, these are things that viewers can actually benefit from, and they're typically financial products. After talking about a product or service, generally you'll be pointed to the description where there will be an affiliate link. When you click on that, make a purchase or sign up for something, Caleb and his team get a slice of money. Now, simply marketing for other brands isn't Caleb's only goal, which is why he's gone ahead with the next monetization strategy. This is a budgeting and investing program. I generally am not into courses because they're often just a cash grab for creators. But in the case of Caleb and financial audit, it's clear that there are tons of viewers that will never be on his show. So in theory, this is a way to get a personalized financial plan for yourself. I haven't taken the courses, I can't vouch for them, but I know Caleb tends to give out a high quality product. And last but not least, the brand makes money through merch. Occasionally there will be some limited time releases, but most of the time on the website you can purchase basic t-shirts and mugs with branding and insider jokes from the financial audit series. Of course, Caleb has other revenue drivers, and not every penny he makes flows into his bottom line. Regardless, his diversification in these revenue streams is a key to success. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out this video next.